Here, kitty.
Understanding. Understanding is a lot. Understanding is understanding what you like, understanding what you want to say, understanding who you're trying to share and express to and express with. I think there is a benefit to going at being creative with no understanding. But for what I do and how I keep moving, an understanding of what I'm trying to accomplish, even if there's no meaning or no audience for it, just an understanding of what it's supposed to do for me. Am I expressing something? Am I venting something? Am I trying to learn something about myself? Am I trying to get a deeper understanding about an emotion I have towards someone else? Am I trying to let something go? Am I trying to connect with somebody else? Understand the reason behind your art. Like I said, there's benefits to not knowing. There's benefits to going and just letting it take you wherever it takes you. You can discover something from your art even if you don't have a purpose behind it. That's the beautiful thing about being creative, is you can always learn something. You always can benefit, even if you learn nothing from it. Just the process of it can be cathartic, can be meditative. I think even understanding that can be helpful, that you don't have to have a purpose. Perspective. And I think it's really important that people stop thinking that their art is not good enough or that it's ugly. Because I've said this to my friends many times, someone will like your artwork. Somebody will. That's the beauty of art, is that it's in the eye of the beholder. You might look at something and only see the flaws, and it's understandable. An artist is their own worst critic. It's tough to separate yourself from your artwork sometimes, but it's amazing to see something that you have little positive feelings for or a bunch of negative feelings for, and to see someone else have a positive response to it. You can still touch somebody else even if you don't enjoy the final product. Someone else can recognize your talent, can see your progress, can appreciate your struggle, can pull an emotion out of what you've done that maybe you didn't even intend. You have to let them. It's not your place to tell them that it's bad artwork. It's not your place to tell someone how they feel and how they respond to art. It's their emotion and their response to it. If you're sharing your artwork, you're sharing it, and you have to let other people have their response to it. That means letting them love it, even if you hate it. And it's really hard, because when you don't like something that you've done, or it's not perfect, or all you can see are the strokes that were misplaced, or where you dropped your pen, or where your hand shook because you were tired, where the cat jumped on it, where you spilled something, all of the little things that can happen, where you couldn't get the line just right, and you feel like the face isn't as mournful as you were hoping. But then someone else looks at it, and all they see was everything that you intended for it to be, and then some. And then for you to tell them it's bad, or look at this flaw, is an attempt to strip that away from them. That's not what being creative and what art is about. It's about letting the other person have their experience with it, whatever it may be, and to learn to be okay with that. What you see as imperfections, other people just won't even notice. It's kind of the same principle as being in a play or giving a speech, and if you make a mistake and don't draw attention to it, No one will even know. Don't ruin their enjoyment. And also, don't let that stop you from finishing. Perfection isn't always what artwork is about. There's a lot to be enjoyed about a piece, even if it's not 100% perfect. Don't let that